Come join Rosie and me and our friends Trish and Jay as we travel to Marco Island, December 5th through the 9th, 2011. On Monday, December 5th, Rosie and I flew from Milwaukee to Fort Myers, where we rented a vehicle and drove to Marco Island. After a 1-hour drive, we crossed the bridge to Marco Island and arrived at our timeshare at Sunrise Bay. Our timeshare has a barbecue area, a pool with a hot tub, and a pier with boat slips. After exploring our timeshare and unpacking, Rosie and I took a walk in the area. We had dinner at the Snook Inn. Sunrise, Tuesday morning. The high Tuesday was 82 degrees. After breakfast, Rosie and I drove back to Fort Myers to pick up Trish and Jay at the airport. We spent Tuesday afternoon relaxing before a beautiful sunset. For dinner Tuesday night, we went back to the Snook Inn, where they had live entertainment. Wednesday morning, we had breakfast on the balcony. The high Wednesday was 82 degrees with bright sunshine. Wednesday afternoon, we drove to the south end of Marco Island for the island's #1 rated tour, Captain Ron's Awesome Everglades Adventures. We took the 3-hour, 35-mile round-trip tour on deluxe wave runners. Our guide for the tour was Avi, the Dolphin Whisperer. Although neither of us had been on a wave runner before, we were given a very extensive explanation of the controls and taken through all the maneuvers that we would need before setting off on our tour of the ecosystem of the 10,000 Islands area. Come with us as we explore the ecosystem, from flora to fauna, birds, dolphins, and more. The weather on the day of our tour was picture perfect, with bright blue skies, a sunny high of 82 degrees, and next to no wind, making for perfect riding conditions. As our group got more comfortable with the wave runners, our speeds got faster and our turns got tighter. We had a blast. After about 30 minutes, we stopped in an open bay, and Avi talked to us about the ecosystem in the 10,000 Islands area. dolphin! Now this is what we came for.
Watch Trish and Jay. Perfect shot, I got it.
Not only is Avi a spectacular tour guide, he takes marvelous photos of the dolphins and the people on his tour.
Look at the babies. They're on 2 weeks old. They still have white stripes on their back.
Sometimes you have the sun at your back. Sometimes you don't, but we still got great photos and video of the dolphins. The calm waters and the bright sun made it a perfect day for taking photos. After 2.5 hours, we started on our way back. Our 3-hour tour with Avi was spectacular. Captain Ron's Tours is definitely #1 on Marco Island. Wednesday night, a cool front came through, so Thursday morning we headed inland to the Rookery Bay Research Reserve. Located in the northern end of the 10,000 islands on the Gulf Coast of Florida, the Rookery Bay Reserve represents one of the few remaining undisturbed mangrove estuaries in North America. An amazing world exists within its 110,000 acres. During our visit to Rookery Bay, we walked the 1.5-mile snail trail. The snail trail is an opportunity to explore the estuarian environment up close and personal, right out the back door of the Rookery Bay Environmental Learning Center. An observation bridge spanning Henderson Creek is at the beginning of the trail. A heron soars above Henderson Creek. The morning chill was gone, and the air was starting to warm by midday. the scenery on the trail made for some great photo opportunities. There are panthers in the area, but a photo of one in the learning center is all that we saw. In the afternoon, we went to Tiger Tail Beach on the northwest side of Marco Island. Having to pay $8 for parking is a drawback, but it is worth it. The beach is in its natural state with great shelling, lots of birds, and just a beautiful area. When you walk around the south side of the lagoon, you come to the ocean and a very large beach that is great for shelling. A shell tree? Marco Island has everything. Friday morning, we drove to Fort Myers. Rosie and I caught our flight back to Milwaukee, and Trish and Jay went to Boston. We had a marvelous time on Marco Island during our stay. We arrived home to temperatures of 26 degrees, but we had memories to last a lifetime.